So I finally got my hands on a Harley Benton GuitarBass VIs. So if you don't know, this is a Bass 6, or otherwise known as a guitar with a 30-inch scale, and this is probably one of the most cheapest production models on the market. This is about under $200, and this and probably the Sub-Zero are the cheapest Bass 6 or 30-inch scale guitars or baritones available. So let's first check what this sounds like within a full mix in a low tuning with high gain. So I've got this tuned down to F standard. You'll hear it in a full mix, and then after that we'll talk more about the specs and what I really like about this guitar. And for this playthrough, I'm only using the bridge pickup because that's all I really use, and I'm using high gain. So this is no clean tones, it's just high gain, and I'm using the amp sim, the 1111 for the amp tone. So let's check it out. So that's what it sounds like within a full mix. Now let's talk more about the specs. So if I scroll down, you can see the specs over here. This is a Bass 6, so it's tuned an octave below a standard guitar. It's got an American basswood body. You've got a C neck profile, and you can see the fingerboard radius. You've got 21 frets. The scale length is in millimeters, but this is basically 30 inches. You can see the nut width. It's got 3 single coils. These are Harley Benton single coil pickups. You've got volume and tone, a 5-way pickup toggle, and a tune-o-matic style bridge. So those are the specs. Now let's talk about some other things on the guitar. So I've tried out a couple Bass 6s. I've got a Squier Jazzmaster baritone, which really is a Bass 6 because it's got a 30-inch scale. And what I really love about that guitar is the neck is super thin, it feels very comfortable, and I really like those Jazzmaster pickups. I also had an Ibanez SRC6, which had a great neck, and I've also tried out a Fender Pawn Sharp Bass 6, and what I maybe didn't quite like about that was that the neck felt more like a bass and less like a guitar neck. It was a bit chunkier. So with this Harley Benton GuitarBass VIs, I find this sits between my Jazzmaster and the Fender Pawn Sharp Bass 6. It's got a bit of a chunkier neck than what I was expecting, but it's still really comfortable. So you've got that C-shaped neck. It is a bit chunky, but if you think that this is between a guitar and a bass, you've got a neck that sort of sits between that. And also what I really like is this type of bridge, because I don't like the bridge where you string through the body and you've got a sort of reverse headstock like the Sub-Zero, because you really need a long string to fit on that. What's nice about this is you don't have to have the string going all the way through the body. Plus, if you really wanted to, you could use bass strings here with bass ferrules on, and you wouldn't have to worry about that with a string through body with guitar ferrules on the back. So those are two things that I really like. Now, the pickups aren't that amazing. They do the job, they're a bit noisy, so I think for future mods, maybe what I'd do is I'd add a humbucker in here and coil split it to get some different tones. Now, I really only use the bridge position. I don't really try some of the other positions, so that'll really suit me well. If you do want to check out some mods that have been done to this guitar, you can check out another YouTuber named Kai Down, who's done some awesome mods to his GuitarBass VIs. He's done some finishing on the body, changed the pickups, and done a whole bunch of other things. So you can get some ideas. I'll leave a link to his video in the description as well, but you can check out there what type of mods you can really do with these things, because he's really catered towards mods that you can do to them. So that's the Harley Benton GuitarBass VIs. So for $200 and under, you're really getting a great instrument here, especially if you're looking for something with a longer scale where you can tune down low. So I'd highly recommend it if that's what you're going for. And you can always go in and mod some of the other things if you want to change things. For example, locking tuners, you can put in different pickups for high gain or medium output, whatever you want. It really is a great platform for modding, but what you're really paying for is getting that longer scale at a really good price. So that's it for this video. If you want to know more about bass sixes, high gains, and low tuning, then definitely check out some other videos on the channel. If you haven't subscribed already to the channel, hit that subscribe button and don't forget to click on the notification bell. And you can also check out my Patreon and Discord if you want to know more about how you can support me on this channel and also just geek out on low tuning and stuff like that. I'll catch you in the next video.